How you doing, YouTube family? Today is Monday, April the 7th, 2025. It's your man Big D, and I am back with another one. I want to thank all you good folk out there in YouTube land for continuing to show support to my son and I. We greatly appreciate it. Thank you. Well, family, I'm back with another video, and this one is a law enforcement related video. It's involving a crashed out ass sister. Let me tell you, it is going to go sideways immediately. But let's go on ahead and check it out.
On May 10, 2024, an officer pulled over a vehicle for failing to stop at several traffic signals flashing red.
Family, let me point this out real quick. When you walk up on a car and you see the ass end of it all smashed in and pushed in, like somebody just been paying crash dummy with their shit, you already know that your shit gonna go sideways. I assure you, in doing this kind of work, when you walk up on cars that look certain kind of ways, I'm telling you right off rip, you already know you got some bullshit afoot. Look like you got a damn mirror. She got the mirror on there. I don't know. It's like it's hanging off, but let's go ahead and keep watching, family.
Roll down for me, please. Howdy, y'all. My name's Detective Roland, Tallahassee Police Department. The reason I pulled you over today is you have to stop when a light is out. At every light, I watched you blow through like 4 or 5 before I got behind you, okay? I'm not writing you a ticket today, but I can please see your license, registration, and proof of insurance. Do you have the driver's license number? Okay. What is your last name? Do you have any kind of photo ID on you? Okay. Is that your mom?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. We're going to have to wait just 1 minute before I can talk to mom, okay? Give me 1 minute, okay?
So basically, you got this sister that's driving this banged up ass whip, and the good officer basically just asking her, "Hey, I watched you commit traffic infraction. Can't be doing this. I'm just gonna give you a warning, but before I let you go, I need to see your documents, your driver's license, registration, and proof of insurance." And immediately, well, I don't have my driver's license on me. Ain't got no type of document in the car as to who the hell she is. For all we know, she could be from goddamn, she could be from Mars. She could be a goddamn alien. Ain't got nothing to identify as with.
743 me on 2.
You're welcome to get out. Just do me a favor, just stand behind our vehicle if you want to, okay?
Do you have David pulled up?
Yes, sir.
Can you pull it up so I can get her DL?
Do you have a first name?
Yeah, Tatyona.
Tatiana.
Yeah. There we go. 2 N's, I guess. 99 times 3.
Oh, fantastic.
So somebody got a warrant. So they ran some names in David, which is basically a database that law enforcement can go look at driver's licenses in Florida. And once you figure out, who you talking to, then you run their name, and then you find out if they got, warrants and whatnot. So come to find out, one of these young ladies got a warrant for her arrest. Car banged up, damn, rear end all missing and shit. Damn. Oh man.
Do me a favor. I need you to step out of the car and talk to me back here because you don't have your license, okay? Just take a second.
What we need to talk about, sir?
All right, look, here's the deal. I want to do this in front of the kids. You've got warrants out for your arrest. You want to go into jail today.
Don't touch me, bro. Don't touch me. All right, I'm gonna comply, but don't touch. All right, cool. That's cool.
Now listen. How the hell you gonna pop off because you got warrants? She know she got warrants. She know damn well she got warrants. She knew she had warrants when they stopped her ass. That's why she didn't want to give him no identification, and that's why we here now. So now she popping off, getting attitude. Don't touch me, don't touch me, ma'am. You are in no condition to be popping off. First of all, you in the wrong, in the dead ass wrong, and you committed traffic infractions. And then they tried to be polite and get you out the car so the other people inside the car wouldn't have to hear your business. But no, you don't want that. You want to do it the hard way. Okay, well, no problem.
We'll give you a chance, Tatiana. Come on.
All right. For real, don't touch me.
Hey,
bro.
no, you're good. At some point, we're gonna have to because you're gonna have to get handcuffed. But you gotta come on out, okay?
Okay, they said she got a 1-4 arrest, and
Tatiana, step out of the car.
what she want to know what's the warrant for.
That's fine. We'll tell
I'll
her as soon
explain
as
to that in just a moment, but you gotta get out of the car.
But you're not finna put me in no cup. Okay?
Tatiana,
Well, how you going? You got a warrant for your arrest, and you basically telling the police that they're not gonna take your ass to jail. Man, what is wrong with you? What this right here is a on-screen demonstration of overcompensation, overly masculine. She is trying to be something that she is not. Why can't she just get her ass out the car, family? Why everything got to be hard? But then as soon as they snatch her ass out the car and she get banged up, oh, the white folks, they overly abusive. Oh, they overly abusive. No, this lady being overly ignorant.
No, but you do have to get out. I don't want to pull you out. I don't want to do any of that. But I need you to exit.
Okay,
No, I don't want to do that.
You wait till her mama
Well, let my
come?
No.
daddy don't come up.
Oh, okay.
I have no problem explaining to that, but I do need y'all to step. I need you to step out.
Tatiana, you need to step.
Man, they being polite. They are being overly polite. I'm telling you, I don't know where they at in Florida, but I know my little county, oh, her ass would have been snatched out. Oh, she'd have been tased or snatched out because first of all, you know, they are in listen, these officers is in a screwed up position because what stops her from all of a sudden cranking the car real fast and trying to pull off? Man, do you realize she could run both their ass over and they may not make it home? So I don't understand why the hell they playing this negotiation game. But what happens is when you what happens is this. So oftentimes as white law enforcement come in the contact with a situation like this where they are in right, a judge signed an arrest warrant for her arrest. So they are required to arrest her. It ain't them that did it. The judge the one that signed the document. Obviously, she did something wrong, and there was probable cause for a judge to issue an arrest warrant. So here we are, the good police officer, they just trying to do their job. So why you giving them a hard time? You the one did what you did. Had you not showed your ass, well, you know what, family, we'll get to it.
Or you're
There
gonna
are a
catch
couple, I
another
can
charge,
explain
okay?
that, but she's got to come out of the car first. We're not. I don't want to have this discussion. Yep, I do. I can absolutely do that, but you're gonna be detained first.
Got 3 cops there. They negotiating with her.
Come on,
Bro, don't touch me, bro. Come on.
Now they just not trying to get her ass out, and she in the car.
We're fine. Hey, come on, come on.
Bro, come on. I'm not doing nothing, bro.
Man, can you believe a grown ass woman pretending to be a dude is getting her ass snatched out the car? Man, you know what, family? This is why we got problems. This is why we as black folk got problems. It shouldn't take 3 of these white dudes. And finally, when the third dude came, I don't know if that was a supervisor or what, but he like, man, y'all, first of all, y'all in a compromised position. This is an officer safety that y'all are doing. The door is open and she's still inside the car with the keys in the ignition. Man, come on. Listen, I would have been there, snatched her ass out. I'm listening, ma'am, you got one opportunity to get out the car. You don't want to get out the car, I'm going to tase your ass. But you coming out the car and you going to do it immediately. Man, these officers, man, they compromising their safety. And they just now, you waited how long into this to do something to take a proactive approach. And
Let me see your hands. Put your hands up.
Hey,
Put your hands up.
they got out the car.
Put your hands up.
I gave you the opportunity. You didn't want to come out.
Y'all got me so right now. On my grandma, y'all got me so right now. Cause
I told you I did not want to do that in front of the kids.
got your bitch ass.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and roll towards me.
All three of y'all big ass
10, 15.
motherfuckers. Y'all some big ass motherfuckers. What
10,
y'all
15.
pulling me out the car like that for?
they pulling you out the car because you didn't want to get your ass out freely, ma'am. They asked you nicely on a number of occasions, ma'am, can you please step out? This was going on. We just trying to do our job, but you didn't want to get out because you and your masculine energy. So they had to snatch your ass out like you would do. You want to pretend like you would do, so they snatch your ass out like you would do.
All right, go ahead. Stand up.
Y'all big as it only took one.
Come over here.
Let me put my damn
Just that one
shoes.
thing,
Let me
Steve.
put my shoes on. Damn it.
Come back to the back of this car. Come on now.
Okay,
You don't want to
big
do
ass.
that in front of all the kids.
Okay, with your big ass. It only took one. Well, why it took three?
We gave the opportunity to step out and you don't want to come out.
And you ain't want to talk either. You gonna tell me why you trying to detain me?
I told you, you have warrants out for your arrest.
I shouldn't.
Now that you're in cuffs, I can tell you have warrants out for possession of marijuana, disorderly conduct.
I don't. All that was dissolved. All that was good. And I ain't smoking mud. What you talking about? You lying. You lying.
Okay. Anything else on you need to know about? Poke me, stick me, hurt me? You want to switch sides? Yeah.
I know.
Anything else on you?
You stop
Okay.
talking to me.
Go ahead and put it in the car.
What you talking about? Stop.
Man, this sister's a straight up clown, man. They done told her charges, and instead of her just going ahead and saying, man, you know what? You know what I'm saying? I'm effed up. I need to go ahead and start giving these folks a hard time and just deal with the consequences. But no, she don't want to do that. She don't want to do that. Now she want to get emotional.
Talking to me.
All units stand by for general announcement. All units be advised southeast and southwest will be passing for the remainder. Southeast and southwest will be passing for the remainder.
Can you stay with these two bills real quick?
Yeah.
Those came out of her pocket. Right on. Yeah. Howdy, y'all. Okay, now I will be willing to talk to you. It's okay.
Nah, cause I don't really know. I don't want to talk, fam. He just looked like he was gonna shoot me. You feel what I'm saying?
Now, because
I don't
we're
want to hear
getting
that.
a
I
fight
don't
up
want to hear
here.
that, bro. That's my sister, bro. That's
Okay.
female. I don't care, bro.
Well, I gave her the opportunity to step out.
Everybody raised different, bro.
Uh-huh.
Everybody raised different.
Now, so this her brother, and you gonna sit here and you know your sister in the wrong, and you gonna sit here. You heard them ask her on a number of occasions, ma'am, can you please step out? Ma'am, can you please step out? Man, listen, they did everything they could to prevent from snatching her ass out the car, and his ass gonna try to want to excuse her behavior. That's why we effed up, because we don't want to hold each other accountable. Now, I don't know if that's his real sister. And if it is his real sister, I don't know if she's older than him. She looks like she may be older than him. She should be setting a fucking example. But instead of setting an example, she acting like a clown. She acting like a damn clown. And this is why we have the problems that we have in our community.
Y'all
And I
cowards,
gave her
bro.
the
You
opportunity.
cowards.
I gave her the opportunity to not do this in front of the kids.
I'm not talking
Okay, you're free to go. Have a good one.
I don't even know why he wasted his time even trying to talk to that fool. Because this clown trying to argue the fact of why his sister showed her ass and caused a scene at some point in time to cause these charges to come to an existence. But he don't want to hear that.
Your big ass. Your wife know you doing girls, females like this? Big ass mother. Too big to be doing all that.
78636, repeating 786.
You ought to be ashamed of
Did I really?
yourself.
Where? Oh, no, that was cut from earlier.
Oh, that was fun.
Yeah, I've been taking.
Come on.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's ibuprofen 800 and 200 right there.
Okay.
Hate y'all motherfuckers.
No.
If you start on it, I'm gonna tie your feet. You better knock it off.
You, I hate y'all motherfuckers. you.
I tell you what, I don't.
Man, look how this sister showing her ass. So you hate these. So you hate these people. You hate them MFs because they doing their job, man. All they doing is doing their job. Something that you clearly don't know nothing about. Do you even have a job, man? Do you understand what it means to have a career? These people out here risking their lives for what some would say good money. Yeah, you can make good money in law enforcement, 100,000. You know what I'm saying? 150,000, depending on what your rank is. You can go in upwards of to 200,000, depending on what your rank is, and depending on where you located. But you can make good money. But the fight is this: any job where you can where you got to carry around a firearm, bullets, magazines, AR-15s, shotguns. Man, listen. And these are tools of your trade. Okay, then what kind of that's a job where you might have to take a life and could very well lose your own. So to me, 100,000 a year, 200,000, 500,000, I don't give a damn if it's a million. It ain't it to me that my life is priceless. And to me, that's not enough money. It ain't enough money you could pay me as to how I value my life. But hey, you know what I'm saying? Some people do what they gotta do. You know what I'm saying? That's my perspective at this point in time. But when I was doing it, doing the job, I was like, hey man, I'm just trying to make it to the finish line by any means necessary. That I mean, at some point, you either going entrepreneur, military, career path. And to me, in my opinion, the military, if you stand for 20 years, is a career path. So you either gonna do the entrepreneurship or you gonna do the career. Are you gonna do a trade? So those pretty much your three paths. But by and large, man, this sister right here, man, she's showing her ass and then she kicking the people a patrol car. And if she damaged the patrol car, that's gonna be other charges, criminal mischief. You know what I'm saying? But she don't care about that. She don't give a damn that she put herself in this situation.
Need her anymore? Can we just get her off the LCJ?
Yeah.
I'll follow you.
Yeah.
We'll start cleaning this mess up. Excuse me.
Let's go.
This is what it is. I'm going to be transporting the 1015.
Can you copy a starting mileage?
I see all y'all in court. I need all y'all names. My mama don't get up there. Make sure I get your name. I want your name and the mother fat ass bitches. I want all their names.
Ma'am, all their names will be in the document, in the report. You'll be free to go down to the to wherever their HR is, to their operation center is, their headquarters, wherever that is, whatever it's called in your city, and just go to the section that have the documents and reports. And they'll print you out a report. You probably have to pay a couple of dollars. They're gonna give you the case number. You go down there, present the people with the case number. You'll get a copy of the report, and everybody's names will be in it. How it goes.
It only took one of y'all to get me out the car. One, not three.
Well, really and truly, it should have took zero, but you didn't want to get your ass out the car voluntarily. I'm gonna stop the video right there because all we got is some more bullshit from this sister who want to be a little Pookie. Yeah, ma'am. You're a little Pookieshia. You're a little dusty ass Pookieshia. On here giving these people a hard time when your ass the one that did what you did. But you don't want to take accountability. Then you got your little Pookie ass little brother who don't want to take accountability either. Man, listen. I call a spade and a ball a ball. If them police officers would have been anything overly aggressive, anything egregious, went above, it just did too much. Listen, I would call that shit out and say, nah, they was wrong, man. They ain't have to do that sister like that. But in this situation, they was too nice. She didn't deserve what she got. And what I mean was the overly nice treatment that they gave her, she didn't even deserve that. Because really and truly, they could have just tased her ass and been done with it. And honestly, the fact of the matter is that Them letting her be inside the car with the keys in the ignition, and she could have started in a moment's notice. Can you imagine um the one officer that was standing in front of the door and she punched it? You imagine how dead he could have been? Man, listen, they was all, in my opinion, they was in a compromised situation. But it shouldn't have took three of them to pull her out when she knows she was in the wrong. Ma'am, all you gotta do is get out the car. Sound to me like it ain't nothing but like little misdemeanor charges. You know what I'm saying? Ought to be something you used to, Pookieshia. So just deal with it. But no, you want to give the folks a hard time. And too often, the community always want to talk crap about, well, them white boys, they was overly abusive. They was overly, they didn't have, they doing too much. Okay, well, were they doing too much here? I think they was too nice. I think she didn't deserve such nice treatment, especially with them being in such a compromised position, especially Buddy standing in front of the door, don't know how close his ass could have came to not making a home to his family. But what say you, family? You think this sister with the way she crashing out, you think that's cool? Them people just trying to do a job. I'm not gonna say that, it ain't no bad ones out there, because there is, but all of them ain't bad. And in this case, they tried to, they did everything they could, and what happens more times than not, these white officers, one of them looked, I don't know, one of them was dark skinned, but mostly they look like white guys to me. These white officers, they come in contact with a black person, and then she a female. So now they already kind of, because of the environment, and more law enforcement are going to get hurt if they hesitate like this, because they don't want no problems, because it's so, things are so volatile now, because everybody want to say, oh, the police, it's a racist thing. They didn't have to do it like that. But nobody want to sit and say, well, hey, the person that put these law enforcement officers in a position where they had to exert such force to make you comply when you could have complied of your own free will. Man, come on. Yeah, I mean, listen, I'm gonna call it like it is. And in this one, this sister, what she was acting like a damn idiot. Well, family, always remember, be more tomorrow than you were yesterday. Peace.